Dragon Ball Legends has released a lot of units over around almost the 7 years they've been out. And some units have around the same mechanic, and a lot of units have a brand new mechanic. Now today I'm going to be comparing 2 to 3 units that all have the same mechanic and saying which one they did better and which one they did worse and why. Let's get into it. Also pants hot. The first unit I'm going to talk about is the first ever unit to come out with the comeback mechanic, which is a fairly new mechanic, and this dude came out, I believe, I don't know, sometime mid 2024, I do not remember. I do remember when this dude came out, he was pretty much a top 3 unit, his Vanish recovery was insane, cover null was non-stop, card draw speed was insane. What makes this dude really stand out is, like I said, his comeback mechanic. Jesus Christ, he did damage for dying. You play the game, the better you are at the game, but the more damage you would take. This unit was so stupid. You would kill this man, and you know what he would do? Apply to you a bunch of debuffs and turn you from full health to 1 HP. Thank God it can't kill you, but it would basically kill you at this point because it would put you to 1 HP. Literally, oh my god, this dude's comeback mechanic was so unbelievably broken. He would be on any team. He was one of those units that you would run on any team. You would run him on Saiyans. You would run this dude on Saiyan teams. That's how broken he was on how he can be ran on literally everything. Yeah, this Frieza was a problem. The next unit I'm going to talk about is the second unit with the comeback mechanic, and that is Ultra Turles, which is actually one of my favorite releases this year. Or last year, I guess it would be. But I love Ultra Turles, bro. This unit is so cool. He's not extremely fun, but he's just such a cool unit, honestly. I mean, I love this man. He's pretty hot, in my opinion. Not as hot as Pan, of course, but he's hot, let's be honest here. This dude does incredible damage. It goes neutral on blue. His ultimate getting, it hits pretty hard. His main giving him Vanish. His gauge is continuously getting filled and paused, and is continuously getting wiped out, which is, very useful, you never know that can come in handy. His green card also drawing you a card, reducing your enemy's ki, gaining you ki, pretty normal green card. But, of course, what makes this dude special is his comeback mechanic, which instead of doing damage and applying a few debuffs, he applies every debuff in this game, besides destroy card effects, which I found out thanks to a guy that left that in my comments a few days ago. Thank you, by the way. But he reduces your ki, he reduces your Vanish, literally he increases arts cost, so you're basically just a standalone man. You cannot do anything. If it's a 1v1 versus Ultra Turles, you might as well just leave the game while you still can, because this dude will just kill you. He gets way stronger, his gauge is already stupid, but it might as well just get even stronger. I mean, this dude's comeback mechanic is pretty broken. Now, if you were to ask me, hey, which one is better, Frieza's comeback or Turles' comeback? Now, before I tell you my opinion, let me know your opinion in the comments. For me, I actually like Turles' comeback better. I know Frieza's comeback used to be crazy, he used to do crazy damage, but if you were to run Frieza nowadays, he'd do like a quarter of the HP. I mean, he is not the man he used to be. Turles, he will always do the same thing. He will always increase your costs. He would always reduce your ki, always reduce your Vanish. I mean, it's just something that's always going to happen. Hey, Dragon Ball, listen to me. This is a good thing you should add to the game. Add a Vanish protection. Like, would that not be cool? You know how some units can remove your Vanish with their main ability or something like that? Add it so you can have Vanish protection. That's super cool. Please add it. I like Turles' comeback better. Let me know in the comments what you think, but I like Turles a bit more. I think it just ages more. Now I'm going to talk about one of the least used units in this game. Not because they're bad, but because their banners suck booty cheeks. And that is Legends Limited, Goku, and Bardock. What made this dude special, they were pretty much the upbringer of the Indestructible mechanic, which is basically probably the most broken mechanic in the game because you literally cannot kill them. I believe it's literally impossible no matter what. I think maybe there's like one thing that can stop it, but I believe it's basically, unstoppable. So what it does, I believe it increases your arts cost, destroys your cards, reduces your ki, basically everything that Turles does, but it doesn't move your Vanish. Now you could of course rush him or like keep comboing after it, but their Indestructible will literally never end, like never. They will stay till your combo ends. So pretty broken mechanic, honestly. This unit definitely changed the game, and I believe they're one of the best units in the game at the time. I didn't play much with these dudes because I didn't enjoy Goku Tiger Bardock that much, but they were a good unit. They were okay. Now it is time to talk about the second unit in the game with the Indestructible mechanic, which I don't know why they gave him Legend Limited Omega Shenron the Indestructible mechanic. I don't think it fits him at all, but they give him it. Now this unit is unbelievably broken. I mean, on release he was pretty broken. He had indestructible, his feints were all over the place, his damage was good, his tanking was good, his gauge goes neutral a lot, which is very useful. He gets a second ultimate when an ally dies with his green. His ultimate is ranged, so you can use it on Ultra Beast Gohan, which is pretty important right now. So, you know, I don't know why he hasn't gained much value. I mean, his teams basically suck. Now, on the contrast of his, you know, indestructible mechanic, I don't think there's a difference in any of their indestructibilities, actually. I believe they both destroy cards, reduce ki, and all that. I don't believe there's a difference. Can one of you guys let me know in the comments if there is a difference? I mean, really, I do not know if there is a difference or not. Please let someone let me know. This Omega Shenron's cool and all, but I didn't use them that much, even on release. Please someone let me know. I actually have no idea. I'll go with Omega Shenron's, I guess, because he's newer. I bet they did him a bit better. But I have no idea. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The next two units I'm going to mention don't have the exact same ability, but they're basically the same unit. The first unit I'm going to talk about is Legends Limited Super Baby 2. Man, this guy is unstoppable. Now, what I'm comparing now is basically everything, you know, his damage, his green card, and his gauge. His damage is absolutely incredible, okay? His crits are insane. He's basically never type disadvantage. Now, his gauge is even more broken. I believe he deletes your cards, deletes your ki, gives you negative card draw speed, increases your arts costs. He will get a blue card, and he removes your advantage, so he can literally just yeet a blue card, which gives you this mystery card effect, which is actually like really broken in some cases. You never know. And his green card, basically drawing 3 new cards. It's a counter, so when you do a strike or attack or any melee type thing like that, he'll cross his fists out like an X, like Wakanda forever, because I'm black. No, I'm not. Maybe I am. No one knows. Ever. So when you do that, pretty much he'll get 3 cards, he'll get cover, no, he'll go neutral, all that good stuff. Basically makes him pretty broken, not gonna lie. I don't know why this unit was not used more. Oh, I remember now. Because he released right before the anniversary, because this game is so smart. Another disappointment for no reason. Now, the unit I'm going to talk about, which is basically just Legends Limited Super Baby 2, I'm sure you all know by now, but that is the new Legends Limited Goku Black. Oh my god, what is this, dude? I mean, at least on Super Baby 2, when you fill up his gauge, you can refill it quicker. Not only that, you know, like, when the gauge is full and you do an ultimate, it locks in. This dude doesn't do that. You know, his gauge can only be, I think, changed on green and blue cards, which, you know, is good and all, but that's trash, you know? You can't just do something like that. And, you know, when you hit him with the green card, instead of with Baby, you get an, like, automatic, you know, combo. That's not what happens with this dude. He removes your Vanish and all that, like Super 17, but he does not lock main, which means you can just press on your main ability, and basically he can just, you know, free attack, you know? Like, after you fill this dude's gauge up a few times, he becomes usable, but that's literally it. He heals a lot. His gauge is, you know, just a weaker version of Baby's. His green card is a way weaker version of Baby's. I mean, this dude is Baby, but he did not smoke crack. That's what this man is. What a disappointment to all the Goku Black fans, which is literally me. I'm a Goku Black fan, and they disappointed me with this unit. Who's better? Honestly, of course, right now, Goku Black is better. But if we're going off of release, Super Baby 2 was way better. Like, this was definitely the most stupidest things I've ever seen. Like, literally ever. Now, I'm going to be going over, based off of release, out of these 3 units, which one was the best. And it's all 3 Beast Gohans. Now, the first one is obviously the OG Blue Beast Gohan. This dude was so dominant and was the first and probably only ever game-changing meta reset unit. This dude's ultimate would hit like a brick. This dude's blue card would hit even harder, one-shotting you. This dude's green card going neutral, getting card draw speed, giving a card on like just like that, you know? All that good stuff, like insane. He fills up his gauge super fast, refills it super easily. His card draw speed's all over the place. His damage was, oh my god. He gets endurance if you rush him, or just rush in general. I mean, we're going off of release, not right now, because we all know who's better right now. We're going off of release, and this dude is by far one of the most dominant releases we've ever gotten in this game. Not the most dominant, but one of the most dominant releases even I have ever seen. Now, the second Beast Gohan that released, I believe, was in part 2 of the 2023 Legends Festival. Actually, good at Legends Festival. Now, this dude was unbelievably good, let's be honest here. His main ability making you transform his green card, deleting your opponent's green card, which is already the most broken ability in the game basically. His gauge being incredible, his second gauge even being more broken, getting card draw speed, healing, all that. And when he transforms, he removes your vanish, gives you a bunch of debuffs, which makes him do a drop combo blue, which at the time would one-shot anyone. Both these I'm Blackest by the way. Both these Beast Gohan basically would have one-shot blue cards no matter what. Literally, they would one-shot anyone. Now, out of these two that were already both super broken, you know, they're both super broken, let's just be honest. This dude wasn't no meta reset, no game-changing unit. He was a unit that was great, was top dog in the game, still didn't really fall off till this point, but obviously power creep got him. He's no longer in the game like at all, so sadly. Oh look, it's Pan. Smash, by the way. I'm sure we all already know who the third Beast Gohan is, and that is the 2024 Legends Festival Part 3 Ultra Beast Gohan. This dude is unbelievable. I mean, everyone's calling him like good, like a good release, but the only reason everyone's calling him a good release is because everyone else was a bad release. You know, if this was on like a year ago, he would have been a terrible release, but since this year is just all about stupid things, I agree, he is a good and needed release. Now this dude is pretty insane, not gonna lie. His blue card getting stronger and stronger every single time. His ultimate basically doing tons of AoE and one-shotting you. You know, his damage is insane. Green card drawing him a blue and an extra card, which is already giving you too many buffs, you know. Gets easy cover null, gets easy damage. His tanking is not good, but I like that about him. He has a rush and ultimate counter, which basically will one-shot you no matter, like this is Ultra Golden Frieza's comeback all over again. It would one-shot you, would put you to 1 HP. Not only that, he already has 2 one-shot mechanics, but nope, they gave him an extra one. And that is the special beam cannon at the bottom right of your screen. Yeah, he goes neutral with that. He does incredible damage, like he's gonna kill you. Not only, it can kill you, like it doesn't put you to 1 HP like Ultra Golden Frieza's thing or his gauge. It will kill you, like it can kill you. And you have a split-second decision to stop it, and I haven't even been able to stop it yet because I don't have the time. Like, I'm usually doing a blast card and he clicks on it, or he'll dodge it and I'll dodge it and then he'll click on it. Like, it's hard to time the thing. You need time. Now, it is now time to talk about, out of these three Beast Gohans, 1 to 3rd place, which one was the most game-changing and best on release. Now, in 3rd place, I have the red transforming Beast Gohan. I do believe that this dude was very good. You know, I think this unit was very usable, very destructive in the meta. This dude was very broken, don't get me wrong. But I think the other two are just far above him because of just where the meta was when they released. 2nd place, okay, it's Ultra Beast Gohan, guys. I know it might be a little controversial, but Ultra Beast Gohan is definitely 2nd place. He's needed because everyone else in this game is just terrible. I mean, everyone combos you till you can't breathe anymore. Everyone does like so much damage, and everyone is super tanky. They needed a unit that does insane damage, and that's what they did. This dude is a needed release, not a release that's like super specifically good, but a needed release. That's what this game needed, and they solved that. I'm sure we can all agree that 1st place was Blue Beast Gohan. I mean, I don't think anyone should disagree with me on that. I think it's kind of obvious, not gonna lie. This dude literally changed the game in general. When this dude released, no, get me wrong, every single unit before him was basically unusable besides Ultra Gogeta Blue, and they would just pair them together. But yeah, like, that was just, every single unit was just cooked. Absolutely cooked. So that's my placement, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you agree. 3rd place, Red Transforming Beast Gohan. 2nd place, Ultra Beast Gohan. And 1st place, Blue Beast Gohan. This is based on their release, not right now, on their release. Because if it was right now, the thing would be completely different. Let me know in the comments below if Pan's hot. Let me know in the comments below if you agree. Goodbye.